yan. Don't make them see na yan. A royal flush na yan. Me join me and get winnings. You left them back with a full house.
The curtains must come down now on Bruce Golding and his crew of jokers. 4 years of joblessness, 4 years of poverty doubling, 4 years of price hikes, 4 years of mortgage foreclosures, 4 years of declining fortunes for the Jamaican family. Our businesses, our pensioners, and all consumers is more than enough. Enough is enough.
Of our founding president, the Right Excellent Norman Washington Manley, when I say that we, the patriots, affirm our faith in the talents of the Jamaican people, that once we find the dynamic to unlock the keys and to open the door so that they can use their God-given talent, that we in Jamaica can contribute meaningfully to the development of the people.
What a conference! And comrades, when I was coming in, the buses and the cars and the minivans were still coming. You're going to have to small up yourself and make room for the hundreds and thousands that are still on their way here.
My father born you, my father born you, my grandmama born you, my grandmama born you.
I'm here with Arnaldo Brown, the candidate caretaker for East Central St. Catherine. Arnaldo, what is the vibe like?
It's electric. In a word.
Electric. Tell me, how many busloads did you manage to carry here today?
5 and counting.
Even though things were rations, by looking for victory and Japan, now I don't know me shot from a fashion. Water clocks and me shot from the cash on. Even though man I hustle every day, when Friday come and can't see them away. No boy that got light and shine for me, so me not go straight nobody. One day, you know me have to get my pay.
Comrades, I am not here to give you a fancy speech, because there is nothing fancy about the 200,000 unattached youth who have no work. The young people them will have no job. There's nothing fancy about it. Comrades, some want me to stop talking about Dudos. But Santayana said, those who cannot learn from history are doomed to repeat it. And we want no more Jim Browns or Christopher Cokes in this country. I cannot recall a conference of this size ever being held in Jamaica. Indeed, this could be the largest political conference that has ever been held in the English-speaking Caribbean. On the low-lying areas of the political zone, it is time to move to higher ground. In all probability, this is going to be the last
conference where the People's National Party assemble as the opposition.
Comrades, undecided voters, the clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. Time to start your engine. Start your engine. Rev your engine. Rev your engine. Rev your engine. Rev it up now. Rev your engine. Rev your engine. Rev it up. Rev it up. Rev it up. Now get in here. Make me forward. Full speed ahead. No. Full speed ahead. Push up full speed ahead. Yes. Full speed ahead. Push up full speed ahead.
And our mission is to ensure that the People's National Party wins the next election, that the People's National Party forms the next government of Jamaica.
Oh, we tired of the labor pay. The driver crash the bus and the country going down the drain. Yes, we tired of the labor pain. Poverty a bus we shut and we going insane. Why? At the union for the bus driver. That's how you hear on every corner. In name a ring throughout Jamaica. On a Monday, on a Tuesday.
The JLP taking an IMF test. They set the questions themselves. We asked them for the results. They can't give us. So we know they cannot pass it. They don't understand it. But our shadow minister of finance, Peter Phillips, can pass it, for he understands it.
Right now, nobody can cross it. It's only who can understand it. Cross it. Nobody can cross it. It's only if it's a man and if it's a woman. Just me. Nobody can cross it. It's only who can manage the water. It's only something come over. Or if we around to help them.
I hear some people saying election is next year. The Constitution says the labor rights cannot go beyond next year. But the Constitution does not say that the election can be held before next year. And we're ready now. So we want the election this year.
Forward, 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 hey, hey, forward, 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 hey, forward, forward, PNP. Oh yes, forward, to another victory. Rise to your calling, fulfill your destiny.
Under our government, businesses thrived. Under this government, businesses are closing. Take, for example, JoJo's Grocers, Akbar Restaurant, Learner Shop has closed 11 branches. Mac Chop House, Super Plus, just name them. A number of businesses are closing them. My fellow Jamaicans, this government has failed to publish the poverty figures on an annual basis. We did it. Why can't they? Omar did it several times. Why can't they? Are they trying to hide the fact that last year the PIOJ estimated that 20% of the population was below the poverty line? That means that the number of persons below the poverty line had doubled in the first 3 years of this Jamaica Labour Party administration. Comrades and fellow Jamaicans, the JLP promised that they could do better. Instead, they failed to grow the economy for 13 consecutive quarters. That is 3 years and 3 months of no growth.
Wanna give you some more again. Yeah.
We in the PNP are conscious of the global recession. But which other country in the Caribbean has suffered 13 consecutive quarters without growth? None. Many have even continued to grow. Guyana has grown. Cuba has grown. The Dominican Republic has grown. Trinidad and Tobago has grown. Barbados has grown. So why did this government fail for so long? The Jamaica Emergency Employment Program, JEEP. Through JEEP, the PNP has identified opportunities for job and wealth creation in the immediate term, the mid-term, and in the long term. Through JEEP, we will move the Jamaican people from welfare to well-being, and from well-being to wealth creation. At the core of JEEP is a plan to teach persons to fish rather than giving them a fish. This is what our progressive agenda is all about. One of the primary obstacles to growth is the cost of energy. Businesses are closing because of the high cost of electricity bills. To address this critical issue, we will establish the National Energy Council. Through the council, we will develop and implement comprehensive energy policy. These include addressing alternative energy, energy conservation, and energy coordination. Comrades and fellow Jamaicans, another long-term growth-inducing proposal I made earlier this year was the establishment of a program for culture, arts, recreation, and education, CARE. The CARE program will be implemented. It will not only create employment, it will educate and train our citizens, giving them confidence, independence, and self-actualization.
Comrades, undecided voters, the clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. Time to start your engine. Start your engine. Rev your engine. Rev your engine. Rev your engine. Rev it up now. Rev your engine. Rev your engine. Rev it up. Rev it up. Rev it up. Now get in here. Make me forward. Full speed ahead. Now. Full speed ahead. This push up. Full speed ahead. Yes. Full speed ahead. This push up. Full speed ahead. To get your own mandate from the people.